good with y'all boys, man? We back. Another video, another reaction. Y'all know what time it is. Another Dr. Insanity video. Shout out to the GOAT. I told y'all anytime he drop, we're going to be reacting to it. We did one yesterday. We doing one today. Next time he drop, we're going to do one that day. But nah, shout out Dr. Insanity. Today we got mom realizes her daughter just decapitated someone. There's got to be a better way to do these titles, Dr. Insanity. I'm sorry. There has to be a better way. Like, these titles are just out of pocket. Do you even get monetized for these titles? These titles be out of pocket, bro. There's no way he's getting money. He's not getting paid for these videos. He can't be. Hey, it is what it is. The title gives a description of what the video is, so can't really complain. I don't really got much else to say, bro. I'm interested to see what's going on in this video. Obviously, first things first, prayers to the victims. I don't know the story or what was done to the daughter for this to have happened, blah, blah, blah. We're going to find out. But like always, prayers to the victims. It's crazy because at the end of the day, it's still real life. But nah, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much. Let's get straight into this video. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications on because we got more reactions coming soon. Let's get it.
Tara McCauley sits beside her 19-year-old daughter, Kiara. Unbeknownst to her, both of their lives are about to change forever.
Oh, she doesn't know in this clip yet.
It's my house fucking crime scene.
There's a deceased person in your garage. That's why it's a crime
There's
scene.
a body in there?
Yes. Stand up for me.
Kiara is a deranged teenage killer.
Now, chat. This is all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna judge nothing. I'm not gonna do none of that. But you can't tell me, if you look at this picture, you can't tell me that she's not guilty. She's guilty. Without even knowing the facts, she's guilty. Just look at the picture. She's guilty.
She just brutally killed her ex-girlfriend with a 3-foot-long sword. The body lies in her mother's home just feet.
A sword? A sword. As in...
away. But this discovery of a body would be just the start. The investigation that followed would reveal a vile teenage couple whose actions left.
Sorry to keep pausing. Y'all can't even see this. You know what? I'm gonna move my camera just so y'all can see his face. Hold up, chat. These niggas did this shit. They did it. They did this shit. Whatever they're accused of, they did it. All right. Let's lock in. Let's lock in.
Teenage
No more
couple
pausing.
whose actions left officers, family members, and detectives in utter shock as their horrifying crimes slowly began coming to light.
You see like slashed on her knee.
She's missing a ear.
And then there's a big ass sword, and then there's blood stains all over the bed.
I walked into the garage. She goes, "Oh, I just did it."
Walk this way.
Oh, wait. Maybe he's not involved. Maybe he's not involved. Maybe I'm my fault. But from my perspective, he looked like he did that shit. Looked like he did it.
The day begins when 911 dispatch receives a call from a distressed mother. She claims that her son, 22-year-old Isaac, has just witnessed his girlfriend, Kiara, decapitate a woman.
Oh, so he called the police. Nah, he ain't involved. My fault. I apologize.
Inside her own home. The call is unclear, and officers don't know whether the suspect is still on the scene or if they're planning to take more innocent lives. Within minutes, 5 officers arrive at the scene, prepared for the worst.
Where did they say this was at? I don't even remember.
Someone on the
And whoever that person is, they pulled
somewhere
up
down
quick.
here, 5941.
Huh?
Who?
Kick it in.
Tell him to kick it in. They ain't got no
The
backup.
door. I got you.
Police department, let me see your hand.
Back up.
Back up.
What's going on?
Who called? So someone was getting killed in here.
We're being told that the girlfriend's in the garage. That's where she
Where's the garage?
apparently killed the other 41.
Officers get intel that the body is inside the home's garage, directly behind them.
It's crazy, bro. The mom is literally clueless. She has no
One
clue.
team will clear the primary house, while the other prepares to make entry into the garage. Without any detailed information, the officers have to proceed with extreme caution.
Police department. Think it goes around, maybe?
I ain't gonna lie, they need to clean this house up.
Think it goes around.
Can't even walk through the house. Golly.
How do people live like this?
While the officers in the house
officer
find
just
nothing
said
of
exactly
interest,
what we were
the
all
same
thinking,
can't
bro.
be said
My fault.
for the team entering the garage.
Who's in this garage?
My fucking door!
Someone just called that.
No, that is crazy. I'd be pissed.
Step over here.
Just broke my
got
door.
stabbed inside that garage.
Is that here?
You're just trying to eat.
Yeah, we got one down, Santa Fe. What? Go back inside. Go back inside. I'm not gonna tell you again. Go back inside.
Detain him. Detain him.
And the crazy part is, bro, the daughter knows, and she just not saying nothing. She just sitting there like letting her mom look stupid. Like, her
Inside.
mom
Go back
doesn't.
inside. I'm not gonna tell
Like,
you
you
again.
know
Go
they
back
here
inside.
for you, bro. You might as well just say something. You might as well speak up. Not getting out of it.
Santa Fe police, anyone inside?
Watch it. Yeah, I can't.
Got one down.
They can't clear. He's right here by the door. Open that back door. The garage. Can you open the garage from that side?
No, it's broken. It's been broken for 10 years.
Inside the garage, officers find 21-year-old Grace Jennings dead. She has a deep laceration across her neck and several slashes across her body. Tara McCauley
Damn, bro.
appears completely clueless about what's happening. However, the same can't be said for her daughter Kiara. While officers continue searching
Sick
the garage,
fuck.
body cam footage captures 19-year-old Kiara frantically explaining to her mother what happened.
We have Isaac on the phone. Want to know if you guys need him? I guess he's the boyfriend.
That don't give you a reason to kill her. So I got really pissed off, of course. That does not give you a reason to kill
Pissed
somebody.
off, of course. But what would she, why would she be here if he invited her last night?
Let me.
So
I was angry.
she stayed the night
Yeah.
in my house?
Yeah, and I'm pissed about it.
You're pissed about it. I ain't even gonna say nothing,
Not
chat.
allowed here. She
I'm gonna
knows
just keep
that.
playing the video about.
Who's Isaac's girlfriend?
She is.
You're Isaac's girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay. What are you to Isaac?
If you have one,
Well, I'm kind of mother-in-law to be. Kind of, sort of.
This is your daughter?
Yes, this.
How is she still acting like that after killing someone? Kind of, sort of. You might slapped it, bro.
My daughter.
Step out with me real quick. What's your name?
Kiara.
Grace Jennings is the ex-girlfriend of Kiara. After a violent breakup years prior, she was banned from the property permanently. According to Kiara, her current boyfriend, 22-year-old Isaac, had invited Grace to sleep over the previous night, all without Kiara's permission.
Why would
She
he do that,
claims
though? That's-
this pissed her off, revealing a small glimpse as to what happened
Motive.
on this twisted Thursday morning.
Motive, chat. Motive.
This is his girlfriend.
Oh, can I get some shoes on or something?
Not right now.
We detain at this point, okay?
Did you guys have a fight or something? Can she sit down so I can put her shoes on her feet?
Who else? Is there a female that lives in there?
Her and Isaac.
Sorry. Negative.
Oh. And Isaac went for a walk?
Yeah. So he was going for a walk in the shower, but they were gonna go on a walk.
Isaac, in fact, did not go for a walk.
called the
Instead,
police.
he frantically ran to a friend's workplace after finding Grace's decapitated body, with Kiara reportedly giggling beside it. Clearly, something
Giggling?
is very wrong. Worst of all, Kiara's mother, Tara, hasn't even realized there's a dead body in the garage, or that her own daughter is responsible.
I have cats. I have to. They can't get out of the
Unfortunately, ma'am,
house.
but this is an active investigation, okay?
Can
So
I-
nobody-
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This pisses me off because most people don't even have this privilege. Like, this girl got her boyfriend living with her. Her mom calling. Like, most people don't even have this privilege, bro. You putting your mom through this shit.
Lock
back
the
in the
door
house.
somehow?
No, this is a crime scene at this point.
That was my house, a fucking crime scene.
There's a deceased
There's a
person
dead
in your
body in the
garage.
garage.
That's why it's a crime
There's a
scene.
body in there?
Yes.
Dead body in the
Stand
garage.
up for me. Let's walk this way.
What the fuck?
Go ahead and come here with me now.
As officers clear the home and detain Kiara, it seems the chaos has finally settled. Or
Not only
so
does she got to deal with all the outside shit, she's also losing her child, bro. 'Cause she's going to jail, man. What the
they
hell?
think. Because just seconds later,
over with.
Grace's mother arrives on the scene, completely
Deservedly.
unaware of what has
Deserves
just
to.
happened to her daughter.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Rodriguez.
Well, for them to say she was giggling, she deserved to be under. To be honest.
So we still have an active investigation here. I don't have a lot of
I don't
the
like these
details.
parts, Chad.
Is she okay?
Who,
Grace! Is she breathing? Living? Is she okay?
I'm not sure of that. I don't have all the information right now.
What happened?
We're trying to gather all the information, ma'am. So, like the guard said, if you could go back with us to the police department.
2 moms
and then we
lost
can
their
give you a little
kids,
bit more
bro.
information from there.
Crazy.
Who's Gray? Do you have an idea of Gray, or do you have a photo of Gray or anything?
Grace.
Of Grace.
Grace, I'm sorry.
Officers continue to comfort Grace's mother. They refrain from revealing Grace was deceased.
Wait, so how did her
something
mother
they'd have to explain later
Find
on.
out that she was there.
Across town, another team of officers begins searching for Kiara's boyfriend,
Unless I missed that part.
Isaac,
Did I miss
the
that part?
only witness to the murder and a key figure in solving the case. During the 911 call, Isaac's mother told dispatch where he was, a tech store close to Kiara's house. Using that information, officers quickly tracked him down.
Alright, stay right here. Let me look around real quick.
For now, officers assume Isaac is simply an innocent bystander to Kiara's brutality. However, this will soon change.
Yeah, there he is. He's coming out. Is that Isaac? Did you call us, bro?
Yes, I called.
Here, come over here. You're good. Come here. You don't have any knives, any weapons on you?
No.
No?
It's okay.
Just put it down for now. Just put it down. You're not in trouble, bro. Gotta make sure you don't have any weapons, okay? Here, put your hands up right here. For now, bro, just because we're...
Damn, you got all
It
that
looks like your
pet
girlfriend
hair
or
on.
whoever's in there is really injured. So for now, we're gonna put you under detention, okay, until we can figure this out. You're not under arrest. And who's in the garage? Who lives with you in the garage? Your girlfriend?
Kiara McCulley.
Okay. So can you tell me, how did this call transpire? How did you
First of
call?
all, why did he? Yeah, what was the whole inviting her over type thing? What was going
I
on
walked
there?
into the garage, and when I walked into the garage, she goes, "Oh, I just did it."
Rewind time. Why did you invite her over?
And who was this?
Kiara McCulley.
Like you're starting too far
told you
ahead,
that?
bro.
Very calmly and everything, blood on her hands, and
Okay.
Officers have no reason to suspect Isaac of the murder. He remains cordial
Yeah, he
and
just- it
provides them
seemed
with
like
a
he just in
chilling
shock,
account
to
of
be honest.
Kiara's behavior after the murder. But his demeanor starts to take a drastic turn as he's placed in the back of a patrol vehicle.
What was your name?
Isaac Apodaca.
Isaac Apodaca.
Do you need to get checked out by meds, man? No? Okay.
You want the air or anything? Are you hot, cold?
Got this. We'll roll down the window and we'll give you a minute, alright?
No. I mean,
I was already planning on leaving today too. I have all my stuff packed up, and I wanted to go to my mom and dad's because I'm not in a good mental space.
To the untrained eye, Isaac's emotions might seem like shock from what he just witnessed. This is simply not the case, because Isaac was far more involved in the murder than he's
That's what why did he invite her? That's what I'm saying, bro. Why did he invite her?
letting on, and he
Maybe
knows
I was right in the
it's only a
beginning, bro.
matter
I
of
said
time
he looked like
before
he did that shit.
investigators start to catch on.
He did that shit.
Police end their conversation with Isaac, and both he and Kiara are transported to the Santa Fe County Police Station. With both suspects being successfully detained, detectives
hear
will
her
begin their
story. What is she
process
gonna
of
try to say?
individually interrogating Isaac and Kiara. One detective will conduct both interrogations, yet they'd turn out completely different from one another. Kiara's especially takes a dark turn as she delivers answers with a chilling truthfulness. What follows is not simply an interrogation, but one of the most disturbing conversations we've ever covered.
Have you ever thought about hurting her or killing her?
I've had a couple dreams like that.
And how would you kill her?
Depending on the dream.
So there's several dreams.
Yes.
But before
Send her to God. Not even God. She's not going to heaven. Send her
The interrogations begin. The detective in charge will go to the crime scene looking to gather information from the primary officers. The detective assigned to this case is Javier Vigil of the Santa Fe Police Department. Javier is an experienced detective who, as of 2025, has been promoted to SWAT commander for SFPD. His objective at the scene is clear: to gather as much information as possible, as quickly as possible. He's focused on identifying the primary suspects and determining any potential motives.
Let's see how you stack up, because the last detective in the last video, I forgot her name, Anna Burciaga or something like that. She was on point, bro. So
Every
Javier, you
detail will be critical in shaping the narrative he'll use during interrogation, and ultimately in securing a confession. What he doesn't realize yet is that his investigation will prove far more revealing than anyone anticipated.
You got here first?
The mom is still confused,
I got
bro.
here first, but we all kind of walked in at the same time.
I come here, and from here, they have a straight shot. So I see her, blonde girl, black t-shirt, run inside. So I call contact, I close the door, open it. No one's answering, so we break the door down, and she's like, oh shit.
The suspect's boyfriend is the one that called it.
No, it's a 41 that called it in.
A third party, 1041 called in.
The guy's mom. And mom's like, I have no idea what happened. This one's acting a little like weird, not saying anything. So we finally detain her, cool. They go inside the garage and find the body.
You see like slashed on her knee.
She's missing a ear.
Okay. And then there's a big ass sword right as you walk into the right on the dresser and then there's blood stains all over the bed.
Okay. Did we knock at the next door neighbors, see if anyone heard anything? Let's cross that off the list, so that's done. See if we get anyone that heard anything, and then we can take everyone back. We'll
Piecing
lock
everything together,
paper,
okay?
come do our search, and then we can let go of the scene.
Detective Vigil and his team go on to get further information from neighbors. This, alongside the primary officer's account, gives him a solid report to go off of. Kiara, Isaac, and the victim, Grace, had all individually dated each other at different periods. Grace and...
How does shit like this even happen, bro? Like, am I just living a different, like, bro?
Kiara had a toxic relationship and quickly turned into enemies after their breakup. Isaac had also previously dated Grace, but had a dramatic breakup after just days of being together. Isaac was 20 and Grace was just 16 during their relationship. During Isaac...
How many crimes are being committed in this video?
Right to the station, he explained to officers that he had invited Grace to Kiara's house because she had no place to stay for the night. Lastly, Vigil was informed that just a day earlier, Isaac had been charged with domestic battery against Kiara. The specifics were unclear, but these suspicious details would leave Vigil on high alert going into his interrogations. But before we continue, it's worth noting that covering stories like this, you realize just how much people are forced to carry. Fear, which owns that mountain of credit card debt. Let's get back to the investigation. Back at the station, Vigil begins his day with Isaac. This is no accident. By questioning him first, the detective hopes to build a foundation of incriminating details, ammunition for the real confrontation still to come.
I have no reason to believe you to be a suspect right now or anything like that. We're gonna take the handcuffs off. Is that okay with you? Yes. Okay.
You doing that to get him to let his guard now?
Well,
I've been keeping, bro.
Kind of newer and developing, and like I said, we don't really know fully what's going on. I do want to advise you of your constitutional rights before we talk at all.
Detective Vigil wastes no time in assuring Isaac he's not a suspect. But that statement is a calculated lie. As we know, Isaac had been charged with domestic battery against Kiara, a violent pattern that Vigil was already aware of. Combined with earlier details, they had every reason to view him as a suspect. Still, their strategy was clear. Avoid confrontation, keep Isaac at ease, and let him talk.
So the only thing I ask is for truthfulness.
Get him to let his guard down, basically.
I'm going to be truthful with you. I just ask that you do the same to me in return, okay? Just tell me the truth and tell me everything that happened, all right? Okay. Because it's Lonnie McCauley's house, does she live there or does she live
looking like a Minecraft house made out of acacia wood.
somewhere else?
Just a random thought.
In the main house.
And when you say the main house, what do you mean by that?
The main house, there's a garage in the backyard that's separated from the main house. It would be
If I gave you a paper and a pen and draw it out for me, kind of show me where Jaguar Drive is, show me where the house is.
The house sits in a quiet neighborhood on Jaguar Drive. Kiara and Isaac live in a makeshift room in the home's outdoor garage, while Kiara's mother stays in the main house. After mapping out the layout and where everything happened, the conversation shifts to the murder itself. This is when Isaac describes the chilling moment he found Grace's lifeless body in the garage.
How long have you been living in the garage?
A year.
Counting on his fingers.
Okay, let's bring ourselves to today. And I want you to kind of tell me, in your own memory, what happened from that time all the way to getting here to this interview.
So from the time it began would be yesterday. We were all hanging out. Nighttime came around. We started falling asleep. Kali did not fall asleep. I was talking to Grace, who was in the garage as well. And would be yesterday. We falling asleep.
Why is he not saying why he invited her? Because we know he invited her. That's what Kiara's saying.
Did not fall asleep.
He hiding something, bro. He hiding something.
I was talking to Grace, who was in the garage as well. I said, we have to go. She's telling us we need to leave. And I left the main house to go use the restroom for the last time. And then I walked him back into the garage. She walks up to me with, I did it. With a smile on her face, and I looked at the ground and I was like, so I called my mom immediately to let her know that something happened. My mom proceeded to call 911. Really scared because I've witnessed, sorry,
it's okay.
I've witnessed my friend getting shot. So,
separately from this?
Yes, it was a while back. I was sitting in the back seat. Guy walked up, blew his brains out. They landed on me. Jeez. I had to testify in court, and anything like this gets.
You only bring up stuff like that to get cops to feel bad for you, so you can see where this is going, bro. He's trying to get the blame off himself.
Yeah, it's a traumatic event.
I can imagine.
So when I went back in the garage, when I saw her in the ground, on the ground, I couldn't say anything because I was like, this is another one of my friends gone. I keep losing friends left and right. I'm scared right now.
After recounting this morning, Isaac would go on to explain why Grace was sleeping at that house. He does not include the fact that the two females were in an ongoing feud, instead pretending they were all cordial friends. Kiara would provide a polar opposite recount in her interrogation. But before Detective Vigil gets to her, he has one final question for Isaac.
How did you know that Kiara didn't want you guys there anymore?
She woke up from what she says she slept.
But he already said she didn't sleep that night. So he just got caught in a lie, bro.
But she was awake the whole time. And she turned over, told me,
you see how he tried to fix it, right?
Out. I don't want you guys here. It was really freaking me out, so I was trying to get out. I was in and out of the room, trying to contact my mom to pick me up, to get me out of there.
What time did you guys wake up at? What time did you wake up at?
I woke up at about 7:50.
At what time did Kiara tell you guys had to leave?
She told us we had to leave at about 8.
I'm thinking AM.
In between 8:30 and to the time your mom called 911, kind of what happened in there?
But when I packed my stuff, I went inside the house, which was a stupid mistake for me to go in the house, use the bathroom, and then come back and see what I saw.
After you peed, you went immediately back to the garage?
Yes.
So around what time would you say that was at?
11:47.
No, I think we got the call a little after 1:30.
Yes.
Kind of an hour and a half gap there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How do you know the exact time?
Was there a long period of time that you and Kiara were trying to figure out what was going to happen?
There was a long period of time. It was when I was standing on the side of the garage.
Tell me about that.
I was hyperventilating, and I made the call to my mom. My mom made the call.
At 1:30.
I know I should have been the one to call, I feel like I'm going to pass out.
Just take some deep breaths. I need a little break. If that's
You know
okay
he
with
caught.
You
You know
use
he
the
caught.
restroom real quick. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Hey, thanks for your time, Isaac. Be back in a bit.
She trying to
Throughout
shake.
his
Yeah.
interview, Isaac
That
works
boy is
hard to portray
nervous.
himself as a victim, bringing up his past, the friends he's lost, and how deeply this event has traumatized him. He likely believes he's convincing, that he's playing the role well, but what Isaac doesn't realize is how quickly things are about to turn against him. By the time officers come into Kiara's interrogation room to begin the interview, she's already been left alone for more than 3 hours. Plenty of time to think. In that silence, she began forming a plan, not to deny the murder outright, but to find a way to minimize her responsibility. Kiara knows there's no escaping the fact that a murder took place. The body has been found, and all evidence points directly to her. But she's not planning to walk out innocent. She's planning to walk out with a story. If she can act as though she's mentally unstable, there's a chance she'll be deemed not guilty by reason of insanity. This, in her eyes, is a much less severe outcome, which will get her back to the real world in no time. This is a common misconception. Legal insanity isn't about acting strange after arrest. It's about your mental state at the moment of the crime. Detectives record everything, and criminal psychologists are trained to spot rehearsed behavior and malingering. Even if a judge believes you are genuinely insane, you don't go home. You go to a locked forensic hospital with no fixed release date. If you aren't genuinely crippled by mental illness, the constant observation, enforced medication, and clinical evaluations become their own punishment. Kiara doesn't realize...
That's why it makes no sense to do that. If you caught, bro, you might as well just do the time. You're going to be taking meds, getting observed, all this shit, trying to act like you insane. You ain't
So
insane.
she'll begin the interrogation with confidence that she can outsmart the system.
Well, any idea why you're here today?
I believe it's because somebody was found dead in my room.
Where's your room at?
In the garage.
Garage?
Yes. I was trying to make sure this wasn't a freaking dream again. It feels so weird.
You believe someone was found dead in your room. Do you have any idea who that might be?
Well, so I'm really tired, but last night Isaac invited my ex-girlfriend, Grace Jennings, who now is going by Yamko. I don't know anymore. I always knew her as Grace, or Rose.
Kiara takes no time to begin her act, alluding that she's
you see how she keeps like diverting from the original story?
had
Like,
dreams
we
of
don't need to
murder
know
in the
all that other
past.
shit.
Unfortunately for her, Detective Vigil won't pick up on this, so she'll soon make another try.
I was trying to sleep, but if you were blocking memories for me again, God damn it. Sorry.
Who are you talking to?
My best guess is that I have DID, but I'm not 100% certain.
What's DID?
Dissociative identity disorder. I haven't had it actually diagnosed, but that's my best guess from my research.
DID is a rare but serious mental illness affecting roughly 200,000 U.S. citizens.
All right, bruh.
Kiara is not a part of that 200,000, as her DID is completely self-diagnosed. Records show she had never visited a medical facility to treat this supposed illness, nor does her family recall her.
If you self-diagnosing your shit yourself, bro, you need help. You need help.
Her ever discussing it. She'll go on to explain her symptoms, which only further prove her theatrics to the detective.
There are different personalities that come out.
Do you have names for them?
Some of them, yeah.
What are their names?
There's Abby, and then there's, we call her Jinx because she hates people saying her real name.
Jinx.
If you say her real name, she's mad.
This is fucking crazy. This is crazy.
Then there's one personality that I haven't seen in a long time. Like, I haven't communicated with her. Her name was Jess.
Any other personalities?
There's the little version of me, which actually responds to my biological name.
She responds to Kiara?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that little version?
It's like a little kid before bad shit started happening.
We reached out to a California-based psychiatric doctor to get his opinions on Kiara's illness. He explained that Kiara showed no evident changes in voice or personality switching during the interview, something that is extremely common with DID patients. Additionally, the descriptions of her different personalities were
basically, he said her ass faking. Her ass faking. That's basically what he said.
Superficial and lacking in detail, mostly limited to generic labels rather than the rich and textured indistinctions that real DID patients involuntarily manifest. It makes sense why a professional would later deem her mentally fit to stand trial.
What kind of bad stuff happened in your life?
I've had a bad relationship with my mom. Reason why I never wanted to see Grace, but I pissed me off by bringing her to my house. Is she alive or dead?
Grace?
Yeah.
You don't know?
I'm not sure.
What do you think?
Well, I'm partially hopeful for her to be dead, but I'm also, like, confused. Like,
You're partially hopeful for her to be dead? That's an arrest right there.
Why would you hope that she's dead?
I'm still angry at her, but I also won't have hope that she'd be better, but it's like this frustrating emotion that I can't seem to pinpoint.
Tell me about last night. What did you do last night?
So Isaac tells me that Grace is coming over.
Okay.
Without asking me if it's okay. Is it okay if she comes over? It's like, she's coming over. They start talking about phones and Marvel and stuff that I don't really understand as much. I started feeling frustrated because she wasn't listening to me at all.
So she stayed in the garage?
Yeah.
And you slept in the garage, and so did Isaac.
While she and Isaac were sleeping, I was just staring at the ceiling and trying to find a comfortable spot where I could actually fall asleep.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out how she was gonna kill her.
I sat up around 9 or 10. Woke Isaac up. Next thing I remember is going to go take a shower.
You remember
There's
anything
a
else?
chunk missing. I don't understand. I'm confused.
Do you have a whole chunk of memory missing?
This shit is pissing me off, bro. I'm not gonna
Do
lie.
you remember the whole night clearly?
I can't remember most of it. It's like a little foggy because I'm like obviously exhausted.
Kiara's conveniently timed memory lapse during the hours of Grace's murder strongly suggests she's the one responsible. It almost feels deliberate, as if she's subtly acknowledging her guilt while using the moment to reinforce the idea of her mental instability. She won't come right out and confess, but she'll make it obvious it was her, as long as her supposed illness is in the same sentence. Detective Vigil knows this is nonsense, but instead of challenging her, he leans into it, encouraging her to elaborate and reveal even more inconsistencies. Unaware of this strategy, Kiara walks right into his trap.
Tell me about these other personalities. What's Abby like?
She's very protective. She takes control when I'm in a very dangerous situation and just says, okay, I'm here now. I am going to face this for you. Jinx is a troublemaker. Doesn't like people.
So how does it work?
So imagine you're in a house and there's this big TV with the PS4 or Xbox or whatever. So whoever's playing the game is in charge. Sometimes you can peek over and kind of see what's going on. Sometimes this personality decides, oh, I'm gonna go to this room that can't see the TV. Sometimes it feels like it's getting shut.
While dissociative episodes are sometimes described using imagery of rooms or houses, her explanation sounds more like something taken from a movie than the words of someone truly experiencing psychological distress. Detective Vigil recognizes this, but sticks to his plan, keeping her talking, gradually letting Kiara back herself into a corner.
So who was playing the game last night?
Oh, I felt like I was in control for a little while, and then it just kept getting really foggy, like I was being thrown in a wall. Damn words.
You in control, meaning Froggy, right? That's what we're talking to now, yes. Froggy. Okay. But before that,
Froggy.
You remember everything?
I thought she said foggy.
No, I'm just like, I felt a lot of anger. More so than
towards Grace.
Jinx has ever had, or Abby's ever had. And I don't remember Jess being like that. But she was also the one who was out more when she was with Grace.
Kiara says her personality, Jess, had been out while with Grace. However, just minutes ago, she stated she hadn't seen Jess come out in years.
Then there's one personality that I haven't seen in a long time. Her name was Jess.
Unfortunately for Kiara, in the interrogation room, you can only lie for so long before things start to crumble.
You said something interesting earlier.
Yeah, you start walking in circles.
You said, you asked about Grace. You asked if she was okay, and you said that part of you would be okay if she was dead, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about hurting her or killing her?
I've had a couple dreams like that.
You had a couple dreams like that?
Like, why is that funny?
How'd those dreams go?
They were mostly right after we broke up. And then sometimes I would kill her, sometimes I would kill her, sometimes it was just me screaming at her.
And how
Lock her ass up, bro. I don't even need to do the rest of this interview. Just put handcuffs on her. But she already got them out. Just walk her ass up.
So there's several dreams.
Yes.
How many?
I've had like a
You can
bunch
face
of
the judge tonight.
murder dreams, if you could call that. So there's an
Because
organization.
no sane person or even normal person is gonna believe her story. No normal person is gonna believe her story.
That Isaac is in charge of. I probably shouldn't be saying this to a cop. Well, it's called Ghost. They're like an underground version of cops in a way, but a little more intense and deadly.
Kiara's explanation of her disturbing dreams shine light on a core variable in her and Isaac's crimes: their idolization of violence. We've had to cut the next small portion of the interrogation out because Kiara discusses detailed dreams so grim they unfortunately wouldn't be allowed on YouTube. This chilling theme can be seen across Kiara's various social media profiles, all of which are still public to this day. Her constant posts...
Are they actually? Hold up, chat. I'm about to look this up right now. What is it? The one, they're still live, chat. This is my TikTok. It's crazy, bro. That's crazy. When was her last post? 2022, last post.
Media profiles, all of which are still public to this day. Her constant posts showcase a fascination for horror. Even just a day before Grace's murder, Kiara would post several demonic videos to her TikTok. These dark fascinations are things most teenagers outgrow, but for Kiara, they became reality. She speaks of an underground group called Ghost, offering few details beyond its obsession with deadly violence.
Chat, we all had somebody in our high school classroom that reminds. I'm not even gonna say they like her, because I ain't gonna try to put that on nobody, but somebody came to your mind when I thought of that. She reminds you of somebody from high school.
She mentions it to support her insanity claim or to impress the detective is unclear, but the information is useful to the police. Detective Vigil presses further, hoping to draw out anything she's willing to give.
I get rid of people who are words in charge of trafficking, in charge of anything that has to deal with hurting kids. He kept trying to tell me, just do it and you're gonna just kill her. Then you'll get ranked up. Because he had me join. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And I kept hesitating. It's like...
What's that thing there?
It's
the insignia?
Because he hasn't told me jack shit. He just gave this to me. It's like, you're a part of it. I'm like, okay.
Sounds like an initiation tattoo kind of.
Yeah.
So Ghost, an underground society of people that kind of their own version of cops and justice. They kind of kill bad people. And this is kind of me trying to piece together kind of like what you're saying, like the messages I saw.
So what did Grace do that was so
Isaac
bad?
trying to push you to kill Grace?
Yeah. I had my dagger in my hand. And I kept going...
Why do you hang out with kids? Don't hang out with people like this. That's all I'm saying.
And then just stopped. Like, I felt a little kid's hand hold me back. Like it was Kiara telling me, don't.
The moment Detective Vigil gives Kiara the opportunity
You
to
could tell the
blame
detective
Isaac
ain't
for the
buying none
murder,
of this shit.
she takes it, bringing up details about Isaac's underground organization as well as his repeated pressure for her to kill Grace. And while Kiara has been caught in a web of lies up until this point, her remarks about Isaac would turn out to be nearly completely honest. Detective Vigil has achieved everything he could have wanted from this interrogation, so he decides
Detective
to
locked
end
in,
things,
detective locked
leaving
in,
Kiara to spend the night in jail. His focus now is on Isaac, and trying to hone in on how implicated he actually was in this murder. So before returning from his break, he
What is this
actually
spot?
was...
I've never seen this in a prison or like in any of these videos. What is this? Like he's sitting on a stool handcuffed?
in this murder.
confused.
So before returning from his break, Vigil and his partner would devise a plan. Police confiscated his phone while being detained earlier that day. Traditionally, to gain access to the phone involves a multi-month process involving warrants and various subpoenas. However, if they can get Isaac to sign a consent form, they can gain access to his phone immediately and observe his reaction in real time as they read his messages. With this plan in mind, Detective Vigil, along with his partner, would return back to
Now, let's
Isaac's
see if he's
interrogation
stupid
room.
enough
Hey,
to
Isaac,
text
so I
anyone
have your
about
cell
it.
phone. I know our cell phones are very important to us because we have pretty much all our personal information on them and everything. Given that there were
You
kind
can
of
tell he's guilty,
messages
bro.
and
Look at him.
stuff,
He is
and
terrified.
this is still an active
Like he's seen a
investigation,
ghost.
There is reason to believe that there is potentially evidence on your phone. So one way or another, we are going to have to look at the data on the phone. And it's just a fancy form and a fancy way of saying that you're giving us permission to extract the data from your phone and only look at things pertaining to this case. Yeah, sign right there, please. And the phone password?
There's no password.
No password.
It's just a quick swipe up and that's it.
Okay.
The plan works surprisingly well. Isaac seems to be completely oblivious of what he just
I don't remember.
signed.
Did they say how old he was?
Ironically, this very signature will most likely seal his fate in court, exposing countless deeply disturbing messages with Kiara.
Okay. Messages. Did you have any messages between you and Grace?
But then Instagram.
Instagram. Okay. Okay. So this is kind of when everything started. Hey, I got kicked out, and she's telling everyone to leave her house. I'm going to head to my fam's place. First of all, who? Second, my mom can only come get me at 3:30. Why is she kicking you out, and does she know I'm here? Wait a minute. I thought you guys all hung out the night before.
We did.
Grace actually thought she was being snuck into the home without Kiara knowing. Clearly, the two were planning something that Grace was unaware of. Isaac completely freezes as his lies finally begin to catch up to him. You'll notice Isaac go into this panic state often in the next 25 minutes because this is the first of many more blatant lies detectives would find.
So how come she doesn't know she's there?
I was very confused and I told her.
She's kicking me out because you're here and she knows it. Did she not know she was there? Because that's what it looks like.
She knew she was there.
Then why is
Yeah, you're lying,
like
bro.
these
You're lying.
messages?
She knew she was there and acting like she didn't know where she was. And that was the part that threw me off, was like, she's kicking us out. Why is she kicking you out and how does she know I'm here? I'm like, we discussed this.
Okay. Where are your messages with Kiara?
They're gonna be in Messenger.
Oh, okay. She says she is leaving at 3:30. What would you like me to do? Stab her? I don't know. I don't have the energy to do shit. I am fake getting thrown out. You're getting fake thrown out.
Yes, that's usually how it happens. Is I get told to leave,
Mm-hmm.
and 5 days later, she asks me to come back.
Uh-huh. Unless I ask your mom to give me a ride to Target and you do what is needed. What do you mean you do what is needed?
I have no clue from this on. From beyond here, I don't know what's going on.
You don't know what's going on?
This nigga got caught. He's dumb. Why would you leave all that? Nigga is stupid, bro.
These are messages
Stupid.
from you.
There,
You got caught.
I do have another cell phone.
Nah.
Didn't tell you guys about, but it's still over there at the house.
So you didn't send these messages? Or you did?
On this, from down on, no.
Everything Isaac is saying is a terribly orchestrated act. Moments of clear incrimination like this are often considered the critical moments of an interrogation. It's the point.
Honestly, bro, if I was him and at that point, I would have just hit him with the Drewski. You got me. Ain't nothing you could, bro. He has
Which
all that.
every decision the detective makes can be the difference between a complete confession or a failed session with the suspect. Isaac's nervous behavior indicates he knows things are slipping out of control, so Detective Vigil makes the smart decision to give up the nice cop act and start pressing for answers.
Isaac, this is getting really weird, man.
I have a second phone.
You have a second phone?
Yes.
Where is that phone?
That's at the house.
Okay.
It is logged into the same Facebook account.
I don't know, man.
So who else would have sent it? That's what I'm saying.
Like,
who else would have sent the messages?
Conspiring going on, some planning going on.
From that point where I was telling you from...
Even before then, it sounds like you guys are planning something. You're fake getting thrown out and what?
I say fake getting thrown out, like I said, was...
Do you want to start over?
Yeah, because, bro, he literally said in the messages with Grace, she's kicking me out. And then in the other messages with Kiara, he said, I'm faking getting thrown out. So he was faking to Grace that he was getting thrown out. So it's clear and cut, bro.
I'm really confused with everything that's going on. Like, you're telling me you have two phones now and those other messages aren't you. And it's what you're telling me, your statement isn't lining up with these messages.
Isaac's demeanor has shifted drastically from just minutes prior. He knows how poorly things have just gotten for him.
Now, I told you at the beginning of this talk that we need to be truthful with this, right?
I am being truthful. I do have a secondary phone. And I'm telling you the messages are not me. They're from Kiara to using my Facebook from me to Kiara. But I can't quite explain how it looks.
Who else would have sent it?
Kiara?
Yes.
Why would she do that?
She's told me that she's wanting to ruin my life.
Dagger because it's blunt? What does that mean?
She asked me a question in the room, like, what is the difference between the dagger and the sword?
Okay.
And I messaged dagger because it's...
Why is blunt better? She says, you say it cuts like butter. She says, just gonna stab the throat? Is that what she's trying to say?
The thought.
Just gonna stab the thought, yes. Instant, or will it take long? What does she mean? Instant. What do we do about the mess? We burn it and I'll buy new blankets in bed?
Everything is in the messages. Everything.
What's going on here, Isaac?
She said...
How can you explain that?
It's gonna stab the thought. And I thought like, oh, like,
no.
She was poking the thought that was in her head about her dagger.
No,
okay.
It's not even making sense. It's not even making sense, bro.
Kind of mess?
A poop kind of mess? Can you help this time? Yes. I am just waiting for you to make the first move. What does she mean I'm waiting for you to make the first move? She will wait till sleep. Shall we wait till sleep? So you guys slept in a bed full of poop?
Yes.
Remember when you told me don't be a p*** when I kissed you? Yeah, brat. We will have to take care of the mess. I thought she already pooped herself. What mess are you guys taking care of?
I don't know.
I can't tell if she's fallen asleep. It feels like it. Her feet are on my side. I wish you'd make the first move for once. Remember, you'll move up the ranks, plus you get perks in the black market since this is your first.
This is your first. You'll move up the ranks. He already has Kiara's part of the story where she said that he told her she would move up the ranks. It's over with.
Your first what? Isaac, what the hell happened? I can see the messages. I'm not dumb.
Yeah, like you're trying to say he's dumb.
What is happening?
She was planning on killing Grace. I just didn't want a part of it.
It doesn't seem like you're trying to talk her out of it.
I was only sending a message back in agreement as I turned my back towards.
This isn't agreement. Remember, you'll move up in ranks, plus you get perks in the black market since this is your first. This sounds like you're encouraging her.
Right.
The messages are here, dude.
I know. I know.
Did you help Kiara do this?
No.
No. But you knew it was going to happen.
I knew it was going to happen.
You knew it was going to happen.
Kiara planned it.
This nigga's a coward, bro. He's trying to put it all on her, bro.
No.
Kiara planned it out.
Trying to put it all on her. You're
How long had this been a plan for?
She had planned it out since 2020.
Kiara planned to kill Grace since 2020. And then last night, Grace messages
Look how
you
heavy his
looking for a
breathing
place to
is.
stay. And that's the opportunity for this?
I didn't see it as an opportunity. I saw it as an opportunity more like, let's squash everything.
Then why are you saying you'll make it up the ranks plus your perks in the black market since this is your first? Because you're talking about killing her here, right? What else could this mean?
I was trying to talk about something else because
And why does he said this is your first, so have they killed more people?
I'm trying to get my mind off.
Isaac, really? You're trying to talk about something else there?
Yes. And I'm not.
How do I aim? How do I aim right? Just aim. Well, tell me what you're talking about there.
That's Call of Duty.
That's Call of Duty. Tell me when. Okay, I'll give a count. 6, 5, I can't yet, dude. 4, I'm shaking, dude. I know, I lose the nervous. Help me drive it through. Help me drive it through.
She was asking me to do.
To stab her.
Yes.
Help me drive the dagger through. Grace. Anger me. I'm going to pretend to sleep so it looks non-conspicuous. Tell me about all that.
Those are not my messages, because...
Those are not my message.
Help
But
me,
everything
just
else
do
is
it.
you.
Be ready to grab her or a trash bag. She is your list. Don't tell me this isn't you messaging. I know this is you messaging. Be transparent and tell me what's going on here.
She had talked to me and said, so what now? And I was like, this is going to be your first way out if you just leave this alone.
You're edging her to do this. Come on, Isaac.
It's over, bro.
Look at all
Just
these
give up
messages,
that.
man.
Just give up that.
You're gonna sit here and tell me, you're gonna look me in the eye and you're gonna tell me that you were trying to talk her out of this? I can see right here you're telling her to do it. I wish you would just stop with all the, what I feel like is you trying to figure out lies every message we go through. And things will be a lot better for you moving on if you just come out and you cooperate and you tell us everything that happened, tell us the truth,
I didn't want to help her.
Everything. It'll be better for
So
you.
those messages ain't me. You just went through every lie.
You want her to leave?
Yes.
Alright, take it.
Isaac would request to have a private conversation with Detective Vigil, which he would
Still
oblige
recorded.
to. Based on police reports, Isaac would go on to admit to sending all the text messages and confess he wanted Grace dead all along, although remaining stern that he was not directly involved in the actual killing. Later that week, detectives would go on to interview both Kiara's mother as well as Isaac's. This killing came as a complete shock to everyone, who were completely unaware of the dark path their children had been
Told y'all, 2 parents lost their kids.
going down. It sheds light on the importance of closely monitoring your children, as you never know what's going on in their lives, at least not fully. Both Kiara and Isaac were charged with first-degree murder. At first, it seemed as though Kiara's plan had worked, as a judge found her incompetent to stand trial and sent her to the New Mexico Behavioral Health Institute. However, a month later, she was deemed competent by professionals and returned back to the Santa Fe County Jail.
Good. What she deserves.
February 2025, Kiara pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and agreed to testify against Isaac. Prosecutors say the crime's brutality could still bring up to 30 years. Isaac initially took a plea, then in November 2024 fired his lawyers, voided the deal, and pled not guilty. Now, with a new legal team that needs to get up to speed, the start date for Isaac's trial has been pushed back once more. If found guilty, he'll likely be facing similar penalties as Kiara. They'll likely be behind bars until 2055.
Should be longer, deservingly so. But yeah, man. I don't know. I went through a lot of. I thought that from the beginning, I thought that Isaac was gonna be innocent. I thought he was really gonna be innocent, bro. But at the same time, I kind of didn't, because I did say he kind of do like type of nigga that would do something like that. So I was right either way. But nah, man. Shout out Dr. Insanity with another video, another fire video. Prayers to the victim, prayers to Grace, man. Prayers to the mothers, because like I said, Kiara's mom lost her daughter because her daughter wants to be killing people. And then Grace's mom lost her daughter because people just can't. I don't know how difficult is it to just not speak with someone? Just ignore it. Like if y'all broke up on bad terms, bro, you don't have to be in your life. Shit crazy, bro. Inviting that girl back over there just to kill her. Shit crazy. But like I said, bro, prayers to the victims, RP to Grace. I don't got much else to say, bro. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Turn those post notifications on because we got more videos coming soon. We out.